We are gathered here in Mumbai today, fulfilling in part the aspirations of the contact group membership for wanted and as expressed at the 18th Plenary Session in New York City on the 8th of July 2015 to add to the region by empowering further the region. This would be done in part by further engaging regional leadership within the contact group. We are pleased, therefore, that Seychelles was selected and supported by the membership to assume the chairmanship for this year 2016. On behalf of my government and the people of my country, we thank you all for the trust and the confidence that you've placed in us.
Piracy has fallen dramatically. It has been 7 years since Somali pirates last successfully attacked a ship. At their peak in 2011, attacks were taking place almost daily. The number of attempts has gradually fallen to a handful every month. Around the Horn of Africa in the east, Somali pirates sought to seize ships and crews for ransom and ventured deep into the Indian Ocean.
It gives me great pleasure to officially open the office of the CGPSC Secretariat. I thank you all. Welcome.
We've got work of the Coast Guard, we've got work of our EU partners in the Seychelles, EU NAVFOR, EU Cap Nestor, Interpol, Seychelles Police, and more important than all, we still have about, 26 or 27 mariners who are still hostage in various parts of Somalia. And one of the mission aims of the contact group is to make sure that everybody returns home safely. So the work does not stop. In fact, the work is even more important now as we go along to make sure that what's been achieved in the past continues, because the aim is zero acts of piracy and 0 persons held hostage against their will in Somalia.
So it's all about ensuring that all the regional countries, they harmonize the law in terms of prosecution of pirates and transfer of suspected pirates, etc.
This year marks the 45th anniversary of a UN General Assembly declaration that was made in December 1971 that the Indian Ocean should remain a zone of peace. At that time, during the struggles of a Cold War mentality where ideologies stared down at each other, the concept was visionary and noble.
I remember in 2011, Sea Harvest went into selling imported Brazilian chicken because we had no fish and I was determined not to go out of business. Boats, when they did start fishing, had to go out with military on board, and the smaller demersal fishing boats, artisanal boats, had to go into controlled areas only, and the net effect was a significant downturn in business. The big difference for us at Sea Harvest is we are expanding, and we have new investors that have invested in fishing boats. Basically, none of this would happen if piracy had been a continuing issue.
Relationships established within the contact group has well afforded opportunities for bilateral relationships between the nations to occur, and as well as further establishing the role of private organizations. And here, I will mention Oceans Beyond Piracy and BIMCO, to name but a few, for the list of worthy organizations participating is indeed exemplary. Over the coming few days and at the 19th Plenary, important work will be done which will continue to propel us forward. And as a region, we need to be ready, working together to achieve. Indeed, the Indian Ocean region and the lessons learned today will ensure that the Indian Ocean becomes a zone of opportunity for all.